I'm gonna do step 8 in two parts. One on preparing it to actually sew, and then one showing you what it's like to actually stitch it on the machine. Preparing it to sew. Remember, you marked your pattern pieces C and D, or A, B, D, or A, B, C. So for this one, you want to look at your D and your C. Hopefully you use chalk to label these if your marking pencil didn't work. Okay, so you have your finished edge and your finished edge. Your first piece of fabric needs to be right side up, so you should see the clean stitch that you did. The next one gets put on top like this, okay, matching C and D, which you can kind of see where I marked here. Okay, when pinning this, it is super important that these two seams match up even in the middle. Okay, if they don't match up, then you're gonna have a crooked seam in the middle of your pillow when you go to stuff it. So I pinned this one a little differently, just because it is the middle. You're gonna go through the side, all through 4 pieces of fabric. Okay, then you're gonna come back through. You're gonna pin it like this, making sure that all 4 flaps are flat, or as flat as they can be. Then again, you're gonna pin every 2 fingers. Some of you are not pinning 2 fingers, and you're losing points every day that you don't pin. Okay, pinning's the most important thing in sewing. If you don't pin, you're gonna have a very lopsided project, especially when we get to stuff like the zipper pouch and the pajama pants. Okay, so I've pinned every 2 fingers on the one side till I got to the middle. Since I have this pin going this way versus up and down, I've got it going sideways, you do not need to pin these 4 pieces of fabric again. You're just going to continue to move on. See how uneven this is? You need to even it up. Okay, as close as possible without it becoming lumpy. Okay, mine's still going to be a little off because if I make it too even, then my fabric's lumpy. So I've got both sides pinned. Again, you're going to stitch 5/8. When you are done pinning, you need to show me that you've pinned this properly. If you stitch it without pinning, you don't get your participation points. This is just a check to make sure that you're watching these at home for homework and that you're following the directions. So again, make sure you show me your pinning before you stitch C and D together.